Raheem the Dream will be running the team. It's your boy, Let Us Pray. I hope you're having a blessed and a prosperous day. TGIF, happy Friday, y'all. Come get your Falcons therapy real quick. Smash that like, subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so you can get these videos as soon as I upload them. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming because we got a lot to talk about now. Raheem Morris, defensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Rams, will be named the next head coach of our Atlanta Falcons. I was at a loss for words when the news came out. I was at a loss for words. I didn't really know what happened. I don't want to speculate as to, the Rich McKay dynamic of the coaching hire. I don't want to speculate about, Harbaugh choosing the Chargers the day before. Raheem is the guy, okay? Raheem does have a pretty impressive resume when you look at his total body of work, not just as a head coach, but as a coordinator as well. Super Bowl champion recently, a couple years ago, with the Los Angeles Rams. Victory over the Cincinnati Bengals. A tough offense to stop. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Tyler Boyd, all those guys. Super Bowl champion with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was on that staff of John Gruden. And when they dismantled, I believe that was the year they dismantled the Oakland Raiders. A part of me is like, he took over for Dan Quinn. The end of that, in the middle of that season, definitely ended the season stronger than Quinn started the season. Younger guy, 47 years old, got a lot of energy. Seemed like the players love him. Part of me says, why didn't we, hire him then if we knew he was such a good candidate, right? We wasted 3 years on Arthur Smith. Is this Arthur Blank admitting he and Rich McKay made the wrong hire in Arthur Smith? Because at the press conference a month ago, they're saying they did make the wrong hire. Raheem Morris was the guy in place when they decided to continue the search for a new head coach, and they hired Arthur Smith. So, seems to me like they're throwing their hands up and saying, hey guys, we messed up. We should have kept this guy around. We're going to run it back. Part of me is just like very proud. First black coach in Atlanta Falcons history. He's the 19th coach in the history of the franchise for the Atlanta Falcons. He has gotten so much high praise from the Los Angeles Rams organization. They went to bat for him. They backed him 100%. 100% on his coaching search, which is, yeah, I mean, when your employer backs you as a reference when you're looking for a new job, that's the ultimate respect. Okay, that's the ultimate respect. You can guarantee Raheem Morris will probably be taking some integral members of his staff from that Rams organization. He shouldn't have any problem getting a couple guys to come with him from the Rams organization. One guy already being tossed around that name, Zach Robinson. You know, multiple sources saying he's most likely going to be the offensive coordinator. I believe currently he's the passing game and the quarterbacks coach for the Los Angeles Rams. Say, well, they have Matt Stafford. They don't, quarterbacks coach. But remember, Carson Wentz came in and got a win over the San Francisco 49ers late in that season for the Los Angeles Rams. A crucial game when Matt Stafford was out. So, yeah, Zach Robinson, that passing game, just dynamic this season without Cooper Kupp for the first handful of games. Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell, and then you get this guy named Demarcus Robinson stepping up, making big time plays. I mean, he can scheme people open. He didn't have a lot of, speedy guys out there, but that scheme, that passing game, and then you can't leave out the run either, because Kyron Williams was amazing this year for the Rams as well. So you like what that offense was doing for the Rams this year, if he's bringing that offense over to Atlanta. Could Zach Robinson be the next Sean McVay? You hope he is, but then part of you is like, okay, if he ends up being the next brilliant mind in the Sean McVay coaching tree, he's not going to be with us long, right? If he ends up being as brilliant as Sean McVay, or more brilliant, he won't be with us long. That's the only part about the hire that I'm a little not sad about, but I guess it just gives me a little bit of trepidation, right? A little apprehension. We don't get the offensive guy, which means if our offense is successful, our coordinator is going to be poached by other teams for head coaching positions. Raheem Morris most likely will not be calling the defensive plays. So who's he going to bring in as defensive coordinator? And what are we going to do at quarterback? That is the ultimate question. What did he say in that interview that got him this job? Because I can guarantee you, he just didn't get the job on good looks or familiarity or we know Raheem, we're just going to hire Raheem. No. He gave them a blueprint and a plan in that interview. Well, those two interviews. He had to give them a plan or a blueprint for success. And I can't wait to see it unfold. I am excited that we did not get Bill Belichick. It seemed like it was a foregone conclusion if you want to listen to all the media outlets. Bill Belichick, imminent. It's just a matter of time. Look like Bill's not going to even get a job. He's not even going to get a job. The only two jobs left are Washington Commanders, which a lot of people are saying Ben Johnson is pretty much already, he's already there, but they just cannot hire him because the Lions are still in the playoffs, right? and then Seattle Seahawks. And Belichick hasn't had any communication with the Seahawks whatsoever. He only interviewed for the Atlanta job. I mean, he interviewed twice. We're the only team he interviewed for. So, I say right on to that, Arthur Blank. Don't give in. I'm glad he didn't have a one-track mind. I'm glad Bill didn't come here and play us to get his 15 wins to become the most winningest coach of all time after what he did to us in the Super Bowl, 28-3. That's just plain disrespectful. And as I stated before on previous videos, that's like making a deal with the devil, man. Like making a deal with the devil. And at this point, I just think starting to see a lot of flaws in Bill Belichick as the coach and as the GM those last few years in New England. Passing up really talented guys in the draft to get that New England style player that turns out to be an average guy. You know, some of these guys he drafted just turned out to be average guys. You hear about people in the process, people that went to New England for interviews and workouts and things like that, players saying that, you know, Bill Belichick gave them a hard time because he felt like they weren't taking the process serious enough. You know, I believe it's Stephon Diggs and a couple other very, very high caliber NFL players that Bill Belichick had some negative things to say about them during their player interviews during the combine process. So yeah, I'm glad we didn't get Bill. Harbaugh, seemed like Harbaugh played us. He may have played us. Maybe he had some intent on coming to Atlanta for that interview, but when he got to LA, man, he did not leave. I don't know if they wouldn't let him leave, or was it the fact that he leveraged Atlanta. He leveraged the second interview with Atlanta, potential hiring, mutual interest to land the better deal for him. And if he did that, congrats to him. No hard feelings. That's what you're supposed to do in business. You do what's best for you. Can't fault a man from getting his bag, from making his coin, for getting his chips. If you don't look out for you, who else gonna look out for you? That's a lesson for everybody watching. If you don't look out for you, who else is gonna look out for you? So yeah, congrats to Jim Harbaugh on the Los Angeles Chargers job. We'll see you at the top, man. But Raheem the Dream, man, he's our guy. A little bit of the shock and awe has worn off. I don't have many complaints. Like I said, other than that, for some reason, I really like that Bobby Slowick possibility, just because he's a guy we could have seen like our young guys grow with offensively, and he seems like, he has the next great mind in that Shanahan coaching tree. But I'm not gonna cry over spilled milk. Welcome back, Raheem, and welcome to the first black head coach of the Atlanta Falcons. Can't wait to watch the press conference and give you guys my reaction. What do you think about the hire, man? I know it was a curveball. I know it was a surprise. I know some of you are upset. Some of you saying he's mediocre. Some of you saying this. Some of you saying that. Regardless of what you're saying, he's our coach. But yeah, let's talk about it. Give me your opinion. Absolutely, I want to hear it. Even if we don't agree, we can agree to disagree. It's your therapy. You can come here, you can cry, you can laugh, you can celebrate, you can vent, you can voice your frustrations, whatever you want to do, you can do it here. Just do it respectfully. It's your Falcons therapy with your boy. Let us pray. Hope you're having a blessed and prosperous day, y'all. And I'm thinking about changing the name of my my episode, my series, to Falcons Therapy. because I feel like, yeah, this is your therapy. This is your therapy. This is my therapy too, because you know how frustrating it's been over the years. All the letdowns, all the disappointments we've been through. We here for each other as a brother, sisterhood. You know I got some Falcon sisters out there too. This is group therapy right here for every single Falcon fan that wants their voice heard or just wants to sit back and listen to Falcons content, Falcons updates, Falcons breaking news. But believe you me, we're going to celebrate soon. We're going to celebrate. You got to speak it into existence. We are going to celebrate together as NFL champions. All right, y'all. Have a blessed and a prosperous Friday. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Tell those that you love them while you can. It's your Falcons therapy. Peace, and I'm out.